So welcome back, students. May I audible to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So in last class we have discussed about the correlation coefficient for binary frequency table. So when we have a binary frequency table, then how one can able to get correlation for such a data. Okay. So more things we will deal in this session. I hope you have tried to obtain this. So anyone got this answer? Anyone who have calculated?
Yes, sir.
So can you tell me what is your standard deviation of X and standard deviation of Y? Anyone who can put in chat box, no problem. Just put in chat box. I will use chat box and write it down here so that other can write it down. So standard deviation of X is coming 1.024. 1.024 approximate. So 1.2 has to be. What is standard deviation of Y? What is Y? Just calculate and tell me. And standard deviation of Y is
53.126.
yeah 53.1269 approximate. So when you just use that calculation, like the formula for that, so you know the formula, it is a covariance which is divided by 1.0244 into 53.1269. So answer is approximate same. Answer is approximate same. So one can use this formula, and I hope everybody can understand how such a problem can be solved. The only one thing you can just remember, in some of the cases these frequencies are not given. Okay, in some of the cases the frequencies are not given. Let me just take assume that this frequency is dash. Okay. So if the frequency is dash, so there is nothing change in that frequency. तो जो frequency रहेगा वो dash ही रहेगा, means there you cannot do anything. Don't assume it is zero. Okay, don't assume it is zero. Dash means like there will be no observations at all. Okay, so because such examples are there in your practical, so you can just keep on like practice later.
And sir, for computation we have to take Najira.
Sorry,
Sir,
हाँ बोलो बोलो.
प्रोडक्ट करने के लिए तो उसको जीरो एज्यूम करना पड़ेगा ना.
नहीं, dash means you cannot do the calculation.
वैल्यूज कैलकुलेट करने के लिए.
No. If it
Then
is
sir,
dash,
अगर FY
हाँ, तो fy के लिए सपोज दिस इज डैश ना, ये
हाँ
डैश हो
तो
गया
10 हो
तो ये
जाएगा.
कितना हो जाएगा, दिस इज 10.
10. Yes.
means it has a no rule, but don't get confused, like that number will be not there. I mean, it's simply just dash, like dash will be here. So उससे कुछ इफेक्ट नहीं पड़ेगा.
ऐसे जब हम लोग कंप्यूट करते हैं सर सिग्मा एक्स वाई एफ एक्स वाई, देन सर एफ एक्स वाई क्या लेना पड़ेगा सर इस केस में.
तो एफ एक्स वाई के लिए ये जब डैश हो गया तुम्हारा, ये डैश हो गया,
यस
फॉर
सर.
एग्जांपल इट इज डैश, तो जब ये डैश हो जाएगा तो फिर इसका कुछ इफेक्ट ही नहीं पड़ेगा ना. So fxy तुमको
तो
चाहिए
सर
इंटरसेक्शन ऑफ 3.
एक वैल्यू लीव करना पड़ेगा ना सर हम लोग को?
नहीं 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 नहीं. ओके, तो fy जो तुम्हारा रहेगा ना, दिस प्लस दिस प्लस दिस. रेडी?
यस सर.
Okay. So this is the one example. Another example you can solve it using this practical problem. Let's go to the next part of that, which is called as Spearman rank correlation. Okay. It is called as Spearman rank correlation. So usually when you calculate Carl Pearson, in what data you are calculating the Carl Pearson? If you just look at that concepts, it is always measured on either ratio or interval scale, right? But remaining two interval which is used, like I will be talk about the uh, ordinal scale. Okay, so when we have a data in a form of ordinal, okay, so this can be computed when we have ordinal data. When we have a ordinal scale data. Now what is ordinal scale data? For example, you have given the ranking of let's say uh, subject, or you can say marks which is obtained in statistics, but that is given in terms of rank. Okay, 10 students are given to you. So when we have given rank, that is the rank means you have given the data in order 1 2 like that. Okay, so like the like I will say let's say group discussion. So in group discussion it will be not given the marks, it will be given the rating, like out of 5 points, like that particular students have a very strongly speak on that particular topic, so he will be given 5 out of 5. So whenever we have given the data in a form of ordinal, so instead of obtaining the correlation coefficient, that is a Carl Pearson correlation coefficient, one can obtain the Spearman rank correlation. Just try to understand this concept. This is the very, very important, I can say, techniques and ideas which we have to use it. Okay. So let us see how this Spearman rank correlation works. Okay. So the formula is same. The formula is same. One can use different notation. R is equal to 1 minus 6 times summation d square upon n square minus 1. Sometimes this r is also used some small r in some of the books. Okay, but don't get confused between this r and this r, meaning you have to understand this is the Spearman, and Spearman is used only when we have ordinal data. Try to understand this concept. So when you talk about the ordinal data, that means whether you can write Spearman rank correlation, or you can write capital R, or one can write small r is equal to 1 minus 6 times summation d square upon n square minus 1. This is the formula for Spearman rank correlation, where what is this d? What is your R1? I will tell you what is R1. R1 is a ranks in the first set. It's a ranks in the first set. Similarly, R2, which is ranks in the second set. Similarly, what is your D? D is equal to, it's a difference of R1 and R2. It's a difference of R1 and R2. And what is your N? N will be number of observations. in each set. In each set. Then how do you compute this formula? Where from where this formula comes? Okay. So this can be obtained using Spearman rank correlation. Whenever it comes rank, that means we have a ranking. Spearman rank correlation can be computed using Carl Pearson formula. Okay, so one can calculate the Spearman rank correlation formula using the Carl Pearson correlation formula. Okay. So as you know, I have a two sets X and Y in my usual Carl Pearson formula, right? Which may be 1, 2, 3 like that. Means some observations are there. Okay. 1, 2, 3 and so on. So when you order the data, your data will be like this. Means let's say we have given 20, 30, 40 like that. So when you order it, you will be get the data in terms of 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3. Okay. So what will happen? And we have n observations here, n observations here. So what will happen of summation of x? Can anyone tell me what will be summation of x when we have a data of this form?
N plus 1 divided by 2.
N.
Correct. So when you add, when we have a add like addition of these numbers, 1 plus 2 plus so on up to n is going to be n plus 1 by 2, because sum of all natural number is going to be n plus 1 by 2. And similarly, we have a y ka formula, right? And I think this is also equal to. So I will just write down this is equal to summation of y, because I know some will be the same. Similarly, can you tell me what will be summation of x square, like 1 square, 2 square, like that?
N plus 1 to n plus 1 divided by 6.
Correct. n plus 1 to n plus 1 upon 6. Absolutely right. And this is also equal to summation of y square. Okay. So once we have the formula for summation of x, summation of y, summation x square, y square, one can try to get the value of standard deviation of x. So the standard deviation of x, it's the square root of summation x square upon n minus x bar square. So I hope I can able to calculate the value of x bar from, I have summation of x. So x bar I can calculate, correct? So this is equal to what? What is summation of x square? Which is n plus 1 to n plus 1 by n. What is your n? N will be n by 6, because 6 is here, minus x bar. So x bar you can calculate this dividing by n. So n get cancelled. We are remaining n plus 1 by 2. N plus 1 by 2 ka whole square. I hope you can understand. I hope you can understand, right? X bar is equal to what? It is n plus 1 by 2n. N get cancelled. Remaining is n plus 1 by. This is just for your understanding. Therefore, standard deviation of x is going to be, you can simplify this. So if you just simplify, just look at this. What you can do, you can just pull out this. What is this one? You can just simplify this statement, or I can just take out n plus 1, because this n will get cancelled with this n, right? So remaining is what? N plus 1. You can pull out n plus 1 by 2 out. तो यहाँ पे क्या मिलेगा? 2n plus 1 by 3 minus n plus 1 by 2. Correct? I will use close bracket. So this is going to be square root of n plus 1 by 2. And if you just simplify this, this is a 4n plus 2 minus 3n minus 3. Whole thing divided by 6. So you can just simplify this. This is n and minus 1. So n plus 1, n minus 1 upon 12. But what is n plus 1? What is n minus 1? It is n square minus 1 upon 12. And you know this. This is equal to a standard deviation of y, because that is same. That is the same. Okay. Or I can just simply write this one, not in this way. I will write it down in like, similarly, standard deviation of y is equal to square root of n square upon n minus 1. And once you know this, I know what is d. D is what? X minus y, right? Can you find summation d square from here, which is summation of x minus y ka whole square? What is this? Summation x square plus summation y square minus 2 times summation x. Correct? So, what is the summation xy from here? The summation xy is nothing but, you can take this will be this side, summation x square plus summation y square minus summation of d square, whole thing divided by 2. Right? Because we have a 2. But you know summation of x square, you know summation of y square, right? So we can substitute. So this is 2 time now, because it is same. So it is n plus 1 to n plus 1 upon 6 plus n plus 1 to n plus 1 minus summation d square upon 6. Whole thing divided by 2. Right? So this is 2 times. So that 2 become get cancelled with this 2. Okay. So this is n plus 1 to n plus 1 upon 6 minus summation d square upon 2 will be there always. Because you have to divide this quantity by this one also, this quantity by this one also. Correct? So we got summation xy is this. So now what is your covariance? Covariance between xy is nothing but summation xy upon n minus x bar y bar. What is summation xy? This formula. Okay. So we need to substitute that formula. So n plus 1 to n plus 1 upon 6 by n. So I'm just not dividing, I'm just simply writing by total. Minus x bar y bar. So x bar y bar is what? N plus 1 by 2 ka whole square. Okay. Now what else? This n will get cancelled with this n. What is remaining? N plus 1, n plus 1, or you can just keep on multiplying the things. Okay. Okay. Whichever way you want, you can do, no problem. So n plus 1 to n plus 1 upon 6 minus, take this will be here. So n plus 1 upon 4 whole square with minus sign, and here we have already minus sign, correct? So with minus sign you can keep, this will be here. So this term is here, this I have adjusted here. Okay. So just look at, this is exactly same as we did it here. You remember? This is exactly same expression we have solved it there, correct? So when you simplify this particular statement, it comes out to be n square minus 1 upon 12 minus summation d square upon 2n. So we got this is the covariance. And once you have a covariance and standard deviation of x, standard deviation of y, you can use the formula for correlation. So I will give some start. Let's say this is 1. We'll use it at another pen. Just a minute. It's not just a minute. It's not right. So this is you can call 1. This you can call 2. This you can call 3. Covariance. So using now 1, 2, and 3, we have the formula for R, which is, what is this? Covariance. N square minus 1 upon 12 minus summation d square upon 2n upon standard deviation of x into standard deviation of y, which is this one. The square root of n square minus 1 by 12 to square root of n square minus 1 upon 12. You know, look here, this is 2 times. So square root goes, and that once you divide this quantity by this is going to be 1. So 1 minus this term, summation d square upon 2n, sorry. Summation d square upon 2n divided by n square minus 1 upon 12. So this is get cancelled, so this becomes 6. So 1 minus 6 times summation d square upon n square minus. This is the formula for, this is the formula of Spearman's rank correlation. Any questions so far? Any questions so far? Anyone? Please let me know. Yes? No question? Go to chat box and write down. If you have any difficulty, you can put in chat box. If there's no difficulty, we can go ahead. Just write Y in chat box. Just write Y in chat box. So we can go ahead. Okay. So this is very simple derivation. So one can just understand how this particular correlation, Spearman rank correlation works. It's simple. Just understand the basic concepts of that. Because we are using the same formula, R ka same formula, covariance upon standard deviation of x into standard deviation of y. Okay. So when you have given this data x and y, okay, x is this, y is this, you know how to find out mean, you know how to find standard deviation. See, all for here that you can just look at the formulas are same. Now my data is 1, 2, 3 up to n. 1, 2, 3 up to n. So if we have 1, 2, 3 up to n, then how do you calculate the summation? How do you calculate the summation x square? Substitute. We'll get standard deviation of x. Similarly, standard deviation of y. And to get this summation xy, I need to use difference of d. D is what? D is a difference of observation. X1 minus, or you can call x and y. It's a difference of x and y. Put summation, apply that formula for that, and try to get summation xy. You have x, you have these all terms, keep it, simplify it, and use the formula for covariance. Once you have covariance the formula, get simplified, you'll get covariance. And then you can apply the alpha formula and substitute, you'll get your expression. Okay. So just try to understand how this particular statement works. Now what happens if my rank is repeated? Okay, that I will take, but before that, okay, let me just finish this one also. If the rank is repeated, then what happens? Like this, like it may be like that. Suppose that we have two students or three students, and we want to give them rank according to their personality development, according to their personality. So if their personality is very good, so I'm just saying that two of them are giving to the rank 1. Okay, two of them are given to the rank 1 and another one is given rank 2. So how to give the rank to them? That is a question arises, because both cannot give a rank 1. So in that scenario, the rank is repeated. So when rank is repeated, then what is the formula? This is the case when rank is not repeated. This is used when the rank is not repeated. Rank is not repeated. Rank is not repeated. Very, very important. Very, very. But what happened when rank is repeated? When the rank is repeated. Okay. So that we can see. So if rank is repeated, note, if rank is repeated, so one can use below formula. What is the formula? R is equal to 1 minus 6 times summation d square plus CF. What is CF? I will tell you. Plus CF upon n square minus 1. And how do you calculate this CF? This CF is nothing but CF1, CF2, and so on, CFN. Means it may happen that rank is repeated, like 1 is repeated 2 times, 3 is repeated 4 times, like that. So there are several ranks are there. But the thing is that whenever that much rank is repeated, we have to add all the ranks, and that gives us a CF. Okay. But how to calculate? This is the formula: n square minus 1 upon 12. What is CF? CF is called as a correction factor. CF is called as correction factor. And M is number of times that rank, or I will say number of times that observation is repeated. Number of times that observation is repeated. So we'll see the formula, how that this particular formula works. Okay, there will be no specifically derivation for this, but just try to understand how this particular formula works. Okay, let us see one example. You will be understand how this particular thing works. So I think this is the example number we have seen 6. Let's try down example number 7. Example number 7. The marks.
सर थोड़ा स्क्रीन ऊपर करो ना,
Sorry.
स्क्रीन ऊपर करो ना सर थोड़ा सा.
Okay. You want to write this formula?
नो सर, नीचे.
Only CF will be added here. Just remember, CF will be added. Rest will be the same formula, and CF can be calculated using this formula, which is called as a correction factor. And M is known as the number of, number of time. It's time. Number of time. Number of time. Number of times the observation is repeated. I'm just writing that one example. Let's understand the example first. Oh, that is the main things. The marks scored by 8 students in statistics and their ranks in economics are given below.
तो व्हाइट वाले से ही लगा रही हूँ.
Calculate spearman rank correlation coefficient and comment on it. Okay, so this is my data I have. Marks in statistics. I'll write short form. Marks in statistics and ranks in mathematics. Or I will rank called economics. What is the number? 39, 65, 76, 45, 90, 31, 72, and 59. This is 8, 3, 1, 7, 2, 6, 4, 5. Okay. Solution. Solution. Let's write down the solution. So this is some raw data we have. Okay. So how do you calculate? See, even if I not mention here calculate, I will just simply say calculate correlation coefficient. Calculate correlation coefficient. I will not say Spearman rank correlation. But here they have mentioned Spearman. That means you are knowing that I have to use this formula, right? Or this formula. But suppose if it is not mentioned in the problem, then how do you know whether you can calculate that R or you will calculate the Spearman correlation? That is a very, very important part, right? So make sure that marks in mathematics and marks in statistics can be assumed to be the scale data, and you can apply the normal ARCA formula and you can get it that. But now in this problem, 1 marks is given in mathematics statistics, which is given actually marks. But second one, if you just look at this, if you just read this, their ranks in economics are given. That means here the ranks are given to us. That means whenever we have given rank, I may not use our usual correlation. I have to use Spearman rank correlation. Okay? But here we have given the marks. So first you have to convert these marks into the ranks. Okay, marks into the ranks. So how do we convert that marks? So that we will see that first. So the marks is given to me. Marks in stats, and I will be say ranks in economics. Just a minute. So the marks in stats, marks in economics. Sorry, not marks. Is the rank. Is the rank because we have given data in the form of rank, not marks. This is the rank. Now you can just understand, try to understand. I have these two data with me. Right? I have these two data with me. Which is the marks. So which is 39, 65, 76, 45, 90, 31, 72, and the last one is 59. So just last one is the 59. This is '59. And the rank in economics are given 8, 3, 1, 7, 2, 6, 4, 5. Okay. So this you can assume this. Let's say this is R2. Okay. Now can you calculate R1 rank? This means what? Rank in statistics. So which is the maximum number here? Can you tell me? So the maximum numbers are So maximum numbers are given rank 1. Okay. Those students have scored more marks. That is given rank 1. So this is 1. The next is 76, which is 2. So just I'm trying to write it in the appropriate column. And the next one is 65, which is 3, right? Or 72. 72 is 3. 70, then 65 is 4. Then I think 59. 59 is 5. Then what? Then which one? 45? Yeah, 45 is 6. Then I think 39 is 7. And the last one is it. Can you look at here? I have 1 to 8. I have 8 students and I got 8 rank. I got 8 rank. Okay. So make sure that as many students are there, as many rank will be there. Since here rank is not repeated, so I won't be get like confliction. Suppose if the rank, let us understand if the rank is repeated, then what happened? 39 is given rank 8, sorry, 31 is given rank 8 and 39 is given rank 7. Okay. Suppose this is 31, 31, both are 31. तो आपने 6 रैंक ऑलरेडी दे चुका है, बट 7 रैंक पे 31 आ रहा है, 31 आ रहा है, 2 ऑब्जर्वेशन आ रहा है. तो रैंक नंबर 7 which is 31 is repeated twice. तो 7 and 8 दोनों को रैंक को आपको ऐड करना है और इसका आंसर देना है कितना? 15. 15 by 2 which is 7.5. So here in this scenario when the rank is repeated you have to use 7.5. 7.5. Itna difference are repeated rank. Okay, so that we will see it when we do it the when the rank is repeated. Even I will take same example. Only thing is that I will just do the mode because writing this all again and again it will like tedious task. It is time consuming. Okay. The rest task is very simple. You have R1, you have R2. You know D. What is your D? D is nothing but what? It's a difference of R1 minus R2. And then find out D square. And then done with the problem. Just find out D. 1, minus 1, minus 1, 1, 1. Everywhere is coming 1, minus 2, 1, 0. Just find D square. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 4, 1. 0. So what is the total here? Can anyone tell me total? Is it 10?
10% हो गया.
10.
Yes,
Correct.
sir.
So we got total will be the 10. Now you can apply the formula. What is the formula? R is equal to 1 minus 6 times summation D square upon n square minus 1. So n is here 8 because we have 8 students. So 1 minus 6 times summation D square is given 10 upon n is 8. So 8 into 8 square minus 1. 64 minus 1. 63. So you can just do the calculation using calculator, simplify it, and it answers turns out to be, I think, check it, 0.8809. Just let me know whether it is right or wrong. Just do the calculation and check whether you are getting this answer. You can use calculator. And you will get the answer for the same.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So there is a strong direct correlation between ranks in statistics and economics. Tell me whether you understood or not. Everybody understood?
Yes.
It's very simple. Only thing is that we have to give the rank properly. If you know how to give the rank, you can do it immediately. Okay. So let's do one more problem. Not actually same type, but uh, example number 8. But now it is given in different form. It is given in different form. Just understand, if the rank correlation coefficient is 0.5 and sum of squares of difference, sum of square of difference says between the ranks is 10, find number of observations used in calculating rank correlation coefficient. Okay. Take down solution. What is given to us? Rank correlation coefficient is given to us. That means rank means R, which is 0.1. And Spearman rank, R is given. And sum of a square of a differences. Sum means summation. Square of differences between ranks. क्या बोलते हैं उसको हम लोग? D, right? Differences मतलब D, ना? And square. So summation D square is given how much? 10. What you have to calculate? Number of observations means n. Can you calculate? Can you calculate? Try out. Just try out and let me know whether you can able to find the value of n or not. So use same formula. R is equal to 1 minus 6 times summation d square upon n square minus 1. Substitute 0.5 is equal to 1 minus 6 times 10 upon n square, because we don't have n ka value, na? So I cannot able to obtain the n ka value. So this is equal to what? 60 times n square minus 1. That is equal to what? 0.5. Correct? So what is that? I'll just cancel this. This is what? N square minus 1. This is n square minus 1. So to simplify this is going to be what? N square minus 1 is equal to 120. So when you do the factorization, this can be written as n plus 1, n minus 1, right? N plus 1, n minus 1. So n plus 1, n minus 1 is equal to 120. So what is the value of n in such a way that it turns out to be 120? How do you get this? So there are two formulas. One can use one equation one can use equation
3
mode
to
in
5 आएगा
calculator.
सर.
One can use equation mode in calculator. That is the one way. You can use the equation concepts in the calculator, or you can do trial and error. Put n is equal to 1. n is equal to 1 डालेंगे तो यहाँ पे क्या हो जाएगा, 0 हो जाएगा, because 1 minus 1 0. Substitute 2. So when you substitute 2, it's 2 3. So 2 3 6 and 6 and 2 minus 1, which is 1. So 6 आएगा, which is not satisfying this. Substitute 3 4 5 and so on. So when you substitute n is equal to 5, when n is equal to 5, you will be get answer equal to 120. Try and see. 5 into 6, 30. 30 into 4, 120.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. So therefore, by trial and error, one can write, or by simply, this implies that n is equal to. Are you getting the point? Yes, anyone? Any question? Any question? Let me know. Any question? So you can try out an example. For example, example number, let's say, I think 9. Suppose the data given on students, data given on students. What is the data? GD rank. The group discussion ranks are given to me, and PI means personal interview marks is given to you. Okay. So that you can just take down 5, 1, 3, 2, 6, 8, 7, 4, and this is 10, 14, 12, 10, 12, 8, 11, 10. So this is just data given me. I have not given the full question, but you can understand when you do the practicals problems. That is all there in your practicals. So just understand this is the data given to me, and from these data one can able to compute R, because it is clear. You can understand both the variables clear. GD rank means that means first is given rank, and PI marks, it is given marks. So first you have to convert these marks into rank. Okay. So GD rank we have given to, GD rank we have given to, and PI marks we have given. So we have to convert that marks into rank. Okay. GD ranks. I will just write it on later on. This is the problem when it is hanged, so it's like just a minute. Yeah. So we have a GD rank, which is 5, 1, 3, 2, 6, 8, 7, 4. And this is the data you have given for marks. 14, 12, 10, 12, 8, 11, 10. So this is the rank you have given. You can assume this is the R1. Can you compute R2 from here, which is based on the marks? So the maximum number is given to that rank. Okay. So which is the maximum number here? Can you look at? This maximum one, 14. So 14 is given 1. Next maximum, 12, 12. Can you repeat it? Can you see the 12 is repeated twice? So once a 12 is repeated twice, that means which one is given the next rank? Is that 2 is given to this or 2 is given to this? So in that scenario, when it is a tie in between observations, so we have to take corresponding their ranks. So this corresponding ranks will be what? 2 and 3. So 2 and 3 become 5. So 5 is going to be midpoint. So 2.5, 2.5. So 2, 3 ho gaya aapka. Now go to next one, which is 4. So 4, which is next minimum. This is 4. Again 10. So 10 will be again repeated twice. So 4 is done. So next become 5 and 6. So 5 plus 6, how much? 11. 11 by 2, which is 5.5, 5.5. So 5, 6 is done. 5, 6 is done. Which is next one? Sorry, here 10 is repeated thrice. Can you see? I forget to like. Can you see? 10 is repeated thrice. So 10, 10, 10 thrice. So which one is this? Is 5, 6, 7. Suppose I have given this rank. So we need to add these all ranks and divide it by 3. So 5 plus 6 plus 7. How much it is? Can you tell me?
Sorry.
11 plus 7. 18. 18 by 3. How much? 6. So everywhere we have to give 6. Make sure that as many times as the rank will be repeated, that many times you have to divide by that number. 6, 6, 6. And the last one, so 6, 7, sorry, 5, 6, 7 is done. Next is 8. So last one is 8. So this is the way you have to find out rank. And once you have a rank, you can just calculate D, which is the difference of R1 minus R2, and calculate D square. And then we can like, I will tell you next class further things. At least we can just compute this all, which is important. This is somebody joined on. Somebody joined, so I will make them host. Okay, so at least you calculate this summation D square as we have calculated like in previous examples. Okay, the same table we can use it once again. So you know how to calculate D square. Okay, so just calculate it, and when we have a next class, we can use that repeated rank formula, and then we can calculate the Spearman rank correlation value. Okay, any question? I hope you can able to do it, at least this much. Who is next lecture?
Chemistry.
Okay, okay. So we can go for like if we have another class. Okay.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah. Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am. Okay, students. Bye bye. Have a good day. Bye, ma'am.
Bye bye.